Hi everyone, and welcome back to Skrach. Today we're going to make a creamy and cheesy chicken Florentine. To make this dish, we'll need 2 12-ounce or 4 6-ounce boneless skinless chicken breast, 3 cups of baby spinach, 1 1/4 cups of chicken broth, 3/4 cups of white cooking wine, a half cup of heavy cream, a half cup of shredded Parmesan, a 1/4 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of olive oil divided, a tablespoon of minced garlic, a tablespoon of cornstarch, a half teaspoon of salt divided, a half teaspoon of pepper divided, a 1/4 teaspoon of basil, a 1/4 teaspoon of oregano, an 1/8 teaspoon of marjoram, an 1/8 teaspoon of rosemary, and an 1/8 teaspoon of thyme. We'll start by heating 1 tablespoon of our olive oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. Then we'll trim our chicken breasts. If using large chicken breasts, we'll fillet them into 4 pieces, before pounding our chicken out until it's between 1/4 and 1/2 inch thick, and seasoning it with 1/4 teaspoon of our salt and 1/4 teaspoon of our pepper. After pounding and seasoning our chicken, we'll lightly dredge our chicken breasts in our 1/4 cup of flour and cook them on the stovetop over medium-high heat until golden and cooked through, about 4 minutes per side. Then we'll transfer our breast to a plate before making our sauce. We'll reduce heat to medium, add our remaining tablespoon of olive oil, and saute our garlic for about 30 seconds, before adding our 3/4 cups of white cooking wine and let our wine simmer until reduced, about 5 minutes. Then we'll whisk together our 1 1/4 cups of chicken broth, tablespoon of cornstarch, 1/4 teaspoon of basil, 1/4 teaspoon of oregano, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1/8 teaspoon of marjoram, 1/8 teaspoon of rosemary, and 1/8 teaspoon of thyme until smooth. We'll pour this into our wine mixture and allow it to cook, stirring constantly until thickened, about 4 minutes. Then we'll add in our 3 cups of loosely packed spinach and cook it until wilted, about another 2 minutes, before stirring in our half cup of heavy cream and half cup of Parmesan cheese. Once our sauce is finished, we'll return our chicken to the skillet and mix it with our sauce. We'll serve this hot, over spaghetti, with your favorite side dish or bread. I hope that you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more delicious recipes like this one.